You ready?
I like it like that. Yo, what up, people? It's your boy Chad Dave from WWTB. What we talking about? We back again. I got my fellas in the building. Who we got in the place to be?
Shopping Bags, CEO, perfect attendance.
He back in the building, back in the back.
I'm here. What's good?
He got his Red Bull. He gonna wake up in the foot.
good?
Yeah,
I'm good.
you all right? You all right? Who else we got in the building? Mr. Telephone Man. Mr. Telephone Man.
I got him the craziest,
wrong with my line.
craziest press.
He got super pressed real quick. That was funny.
But it's your man Dez on this. If you don't know me, tell your friends do.
Hey, Mr. Standing on the couch is looking like Shotty T. I seen
Also,
you.
nigga with a major buzz. The Honorable Dr. Martin Malcolm Arnaz.
No, I don't think so. I think you
Oh,
called.
my fault. The Honorable
Yeah,
Dr.
Yeah.
Elijah.
Martin Malcolm Arnaz III.
facts.
Okay.
Block Boy DEZ.
I like it. You ain't gonna do the rest of the intro? What you slipping or you flipping?
Huh?
The two times.
Oh,
he's not even the
Dez, what's going on, man?
Oh, I'm
What's going on?
sorry.
He ain't even the
I'm
channel.
sorry.
WrestleMania
Wow.
on all the weirdos
Yo,
on the timeline talking
man.
about WrestleMania.
Y'all got that in me. Y'all got that in my system. It got me.
Oh,
tripping,
man.
The fly kick rocking.
Facts.
Okay.
Yak sipping.
Yak
I'm
sipping.
trying to get a Douce bag.
Facts.
Man.
Handy pilling. Two-time
Two-time.
world champion, man. Dez on this. My fault. And as y'all see, this isn't yak.
But
you know, we gotta make
this
it.
is what I like to drink. Even though I don't believe what they said about the whole racist shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What they say? I ain't
Random. We had some
Yeah,
random
some random
facts from the
strange
ladies.
facts about Jameson. And I was like, yeah, you know, it sounds good, but
You gotta get the Reese cam back, poppin'.
move my mic over. Mic check 1 2. We good now? All right. So we back in the building, back in the place to be. A lot of shit to talk about.
A lot.
Before we get started though, so you know when we was setting up and shit, I was on Twitter. I seen this motherfucking hashtag, dog.
Couldn't help itself. Go
I
ahead.
just couldn't imagine. The hashtag is find women that deep throat. Like, I just couldn't imagine, like, you know, clicking the hashtag and you seeing your lady or somebody you like interested in, and you know they got their pictures up with find women that deep throat hashtag. That shit would bug me out, dog.
I mean, it's a new age, man. It's a new age, new era, man. You know, people just they don't think about tomorrow, man.
No,
You know?
man, it's all about attention, man.
I can't.
What's clout chasing?
Yeah, people don't want money no more, bro. People just want to be famous, be known,
Famous,
go viral.
no
That's it. They
money.
don't
Go
want money,
viral.
bro.
That's
They
it.
don't want money.
They just want to be known.
They just want to be known. As long as they known, they're happy with that, and that's like the wildest stuff.
As long as they can go out and people be like, hey, I know you.
Yeah, I'm cool. I need the bag.
They don't care about no bread, nothing.
Nah.
I just, that, you know what I'm saying? And there was some pretty girls on there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. But yeah, I would be so disappointed if I see my lady or somebody I like.
Was anybody local? Like what?
I ain't even go that
What's
far.
the origins of this thing?
Huh?
So what's the origins of this? Where it come from?
I don't know. You know Twitter, man, just making up shit just on the fly.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from.
Yeah,
I didn't even know about it to
I
Trav
ain't
said, because
either.
I really don't be on Twitter like that.
I know y'all niggas don't be, you know, but that's what I do. So,
Yeah.
you know, I just peeped. I was just like, that's what I like to do, man. You know, everybody got their vices, man. I like to be online shit. The fuck was that?
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
You playing music and shit?
I was outside.
I don't even know.
okay.
But before we get into the show, I do want to talk about there was a bracket up and we didn't get to speak on it last week, but I wanted to speak on it. It's about the King of Ohio shit. Did y'all see that bracket?
Yeah, I seen it, and who gives a fuck?
Right.
No, y'all don't give a fuck?
No, who cares?
It wasn't that big of a deal. I mean,
The thing is, like, some of them artists I just never heard of. Is that a reflection of me not paying attention to what's going on in Ohio?
based off of the bracket itself, I mean, only name that I saw that should have been on there that wasn't on there, and if we just going off of history alone, was Al. You know, I didn't see his name on there.
I think it was more like current people or people that's like popping in the like last 3 years. Shit, I ain't heard an Al record for 100 years. So,
But I mean, I think his record
might have one of the
collectively is
biggest
bigger
records
than
ever.
all of them. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you got a couple on there. You got a couple on there that I just threw the random thumbs up at us. White girl.
hit you with the thumbs
We got
up.
it. We got it on the footage. It's all
Oh,
good.
okay. Yeah, I mean,
I'll name a couple names and y'all tell me if y'all familiar. Reese, I definitely want to know if you're familiar with these names. I know Desi, he's still a young OG, he's still out here. So, Lambs,
Yeah, my Cincinnati.
never heard of him.
Yeah.
Rory,
Yeah, they from the same camp.
Never heard of him.
Okay. Esri, is that
Ezzy
that's
from
Ezzy?
Cleveland. Yeah, I heard of him.
Okay. Trippy Red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I see Jerome on here. Lil Cray.
Yep.
I
Cleveland.
just know he had the song with
He had the
Faith.
Kyrie Irving song.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Looks like 55 bags.
Never heard it.
I ain't hip.
Q Money.
Yeah, that's the he got the
Yeah.
work song. That's
He
what
moving.
it's gonna
I seen him on All Def Digital's platform. Like,
be. Yeah, he moving. He
yeah,
moving.
he is.
And then AOC Obama.
Yeah,
Ak Obama?
Ak Obama.
Oh,
He
Ak
moving.
Obama,
He
that's
done
what
been
he
booked here a couple times.
Yeah,
Where he from? He from
Toledo.
Oh, where?
Mm-hmm.
And Cal Scrooby?
Scrappy,
White boy.
Yeah.
He from here.
He from here?
Oh, he from here?
Nah.
Yeah, Tron.
No,
is his
I
DJ.
think he
I
from
thought from the
Cincy.
Natty, yeah.
He from Cincy, but I know.
Tron is his DJ.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Doughboy?
Yeah, he moving. He got a nice movement
He
right
signed
now.
he signed the Future.
Yeah.
Oh, where?
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
Yeah, he was signed to Future. You know, like Future made a lot of not made a lot of records about him, but he like when he throwing his like Dirty Sprite 2 run and doing the mixtape run, like he would mention Doughboy a lot because he was signed to Future before Future became Future,
Right.
and when Future started like bubbling, like he caught an armed robbery charge. So that's like gotta know the real. Yeah, so when he be like got an what's the one song on Dirty Sprite 2? Gotta know the real reason or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But he be like, how you
Yeah,
gonna
don't
catch
get
an
me
armed
wrong.
robbery charge around me? You know what I'm saying? He talking about that.
You know who else I
Oh.
ain't see on there? Was Lantana. I ain't see him on there.
Yeah,
Lantana
he
wasn't
wasn't
on
on there, and he
Nope.
he was making noise.
Right.
All Hustle No Luck had the
Yeah.
remix with Pusha, Yo
Right.
Gotti.
Yeah, he got a big record.
Yeah, that record was tough.
Speaking
don't
of Future, did y'all see that DJ Esco interview with Hot 97?
I ain't
Nah.
picked it up.
Talking about him being locked up for the 56
Yeah.
nights
Oh, I
Yeah.
knew he was locked up
Mhm.
for 56 nights. And
in
that's where the
Dubai
tape
or
came
something like
from.
that. It was a dope interview.
Was it a recent or old?
Recent, like
I
last
ain't know.
week.
Yeah, I mean,
He must be done
I've heard him
doing it, yeah.
do that story before, but
I heard the story too.
hey, we're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
Let's do this bracket. But that Nas song ain't bad.
That
Nas
whole
song ain't
project,
bad,
I like the whole project.
I haven't heard the whole project, but I was listening to it again yesterday.
Oh, Walkthrough crazy. Yeah, that's right up my alley.
Like
I only heard the first 16. And
it ain't bad though. But the perfect Future doesn't rap on the record. He only does the hook. But
shit, he only did a hook on I got the keys and top off.
But it worked.
They
The
got
beat
it.
worked.
Rap on the
It
record.
worked. Nas was in that
He
pocket.
delivered.
He delivered.
Did he? I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
go back and listen.
You gotta go back and listen,
I'm
bro.
gonna be honest.
Because he was on the storytelling Nas. Like he was talking that.
I'm gonna be honest. I already hated it before I even
All right,
heard
no, bro, because you a Future hater.
Appreciate
No,
the
I'm
honesty.
not.
Yeah, you don't like
That's
Hendrix.
what it
it.
is.
No,
Anything with Hendrix, you already because you was mad during the Dirty Sprite 2 run.
No, I actually did a review on Dirty Sprite 2 and actually gave it props. So
But you still
didn't.
But you still wasn't rocking with him. You didn't like the.
I like a lot of Future songs.
You didn't like the Future Hive though. When Future Hive was going crazy, you didn't like.
No, I just didn't
didn't.
agree.
It bothered him. Thank you,
Yeah.
Blaze. It bothered him.
No, I didn't agree that March Madness was this crazy, incredible song.
It was crazy though.
But everybody's
still
acting
is.
like it's the greatest song ever.
It's not, I won't say it's the greatest song ever, but it like the energy is
But
definitely.
people
an
was
energy record.
gassing it like it was the greatest song ever. What the fuck?
Everybody tonight just
Hey,
they on it
go
tonight.
Bucks and all that. But yeah, I just didn't think it was like the greatest song ever in the world, and everybody was going nuts about it. And I was like, there was other Future songs I thought was better, but
I agree.
I agree too. I wasn't
Yeah,
really
I
a March
mean,
Madness
a lot
guy.
of it is a moment. Like that song, it was a moment, and then it just took off. And then you got to think of the moments that followed with it, with Brian being in Canada at the what's at the
Caravana.
Caravana. Like it's just like certain moments made the song that much
internet
bigger.
definitely helped the push of it.
Yeah, the internet can actually like people act like it's a fake thing or a real thing. Like that shit can actually help you, or it could go against you.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You see
no
what's
doubt.
going on? Y'all hold on, finish this.
Okay,
and then I got some more to elaborate on the internet. Go ahead.
No, but as far as like or not Columbus, but Ohio music, do y'all really care like if we have a sound, or do y'all really care if we have a run?
I mean, it's
At this point in the
It's
game.
good to have it.
yeah, it's good to have it. When I say who cares, it's not about like me disrespecting artists. It's just like I just hate when people get caught up in this. Like it don't really mean nothing.
Right, it don't
like,
make
you know what
or
I'm saying?
break
Like,
you.
it's not about to change nobody's career. It's not about to like
Put the whole city on and make
yeah,
everybody
like
shine.
it's just somebody. You seen the trippy Bow Wow stuff going on, and then somebody just try to
Capitalize
off
off
of
that,
it, go viral.
Yeah.
Like look at my
It was
brother.
academics. It was actually academics post.
Academics
and-
made that.
Yep.
Yeah. He actually made it.
I ain't really feeling academics lately.
Hey man, I seen a picture of academics in the bathroom with 69, and he had some fake dreads, and I don't know if it was fake or not, but the shit was
Yeah.
funny as hell to me.
I mean, the reason why I'm saying what I don't like about academics, because like lately I've been seeing like he been posting stuff, and I think people been pressing him because he been taking stuff down, like
and everyday struggle ain't on right now.
it ain't.
I ain't
So
know.
like so remember like a couple like I think like a week ago I put it in the chat. When the whole Jay Prince thing or whatever, and
Yeah.
then there was like allegedly a video of somebody getting robbed in New York, and it was allegedly supposed to be somebody from Rap A Lot, and then Jay Prince and them said something about it, and then the post came down. So if you didn't see it, you
Yeah, I
wouldn't know about
definitely
it.
didn't see it.
And
I
then
don't
like
follow him.
just like the other night, it's a group. What is it? SOB.
Oh yeah, they was on the Black Panther soundtrack album. with Kendrick.
And they had the anti record that I like. But anyway, like they was at like some show and they was dissing the Migos. Act posted it. Somebody must have said something. He took it down. You know what I'm saying?
He getting pressed.
But also too like I understand Ax's whole thing. Like I'm media, but lately I feel like he been feeding too much into the bullshit. Like
Because he feel like he the pause.
Yeah, like he low key been stirring the pot, and then like when niggas press him, it's kind of like I'm a media guy, like I ain't feeling that, man. Like if this is what you gonna do, stand on it. You know what I'm
that
saying?
Charlemagne. Like why you pressing the radio?
Yeah, like but also too, he's aligning himself. He damn near worked for 6ix9ine.
Yeah, they like best friends.
Yeah,
that picture of them in the pool together is fucking hilarious.
He damn near worked for him. Like he's like a big part of his whole media campaign and run right now. Like Act plays a big part of Tekashi 6ix9ine being who he is right now. You know what I'm saying? Like he really do. But what's gonna happen is it's gonna get him hurt because
That's why I was real mad when he called me travel gimmicks.
because Tekashi,
I didn't like
that's
it.
the thing, because the type of stuff that like Tekashi is really like
Is it funny?
he's really stepping into that line where it's just like, all right, it's more than just music. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just like aligning yourself with him, like, and that's the thing, like people already ain't feeling Act, and then him aligning himself with Tekashi is really like, all right, it's open season, because it's just like, all right, you with him? We gonna see, you know what I'm saying? Like I forget, one of the rappers said something like, yo, you way too accessible. Like talking to Act, like, yo, you gotta stop playing with these posts, like you way too accessible. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna see you.
Charlemagne said that to him too. Like, yo, like you gotta pick a side.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you want to be industry or you want to be for the people and just report the news. So I don't know.
So yeah.
I mean, as far as that bracket is concerned, as somebody who's probably been a part of that conversation in Columbus, I kind of feel where Dez is coming from. Because it's like, what do you win?
Yeah, there's no championship.
And that's what I hate.
At the end of the bracket, like you don't win a trophy. Like,
and that's what I hate when all that stuff be happening. Like my thing is, I just feel like, as a whole, like Ohio, we don't have an industry. Ain't nobody coming to Ohio to discover nobody. We don't have no. You know what I mean? Like Cleveland, they didn't have some success. They didn't have artists that didn't touch like the mainstream or whatever. But as far as like other cities, like we really ain't really had that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? And really, as Ohio as a whole, like I feel like we can't afford to be doing that shit. Like
separation,
we really, like I
we
get
can't
it.
afford to do that shit.
I'm not saying that everybody got to come together and we got to all, you know what I'm saying, everybody got to just, you know what I'm saying, make this music or whatever.
kumbaya shit.
No, it doesn't necessarily have to be like that, but we got to all push each other because we already behind the 8 ball. We in Ohio. So people on the outside looking in that never been to Ohio, they really think like we ride horses and cows.
People hit me up all the time, like from big cities, and be like, "You in Ohio? Like, what you do? Like, tip cows? I be mad as fuck. Like, what the fuck you mean?"
Started joke on
you feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, so we already behind the 8 ball. So when this type of shit be happening, like
it causes more division than it does anything.
And it don't need to, and then you cause unnecessary beef with people that probably never even really had an issue, but it's on some like, oh well, I run it, and you know what I mean? And it's like, for what? Like. Let's get to the bag. Let's get to this. You know what I'm saying? Let's push Ohio.
Let's get to the businesses.
Because
make some moves.
You know what I mean? Like that's the reason why Atlanta has been able to run hip hop for damn near 20 years is because every year it's a new nigga from Atlanta. Whether you like it or not, they got a new nigga from Atlanta that's running it. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't like just another nigga coming up. Like they running radio, they doing their thing, and then the artists that are established. They working with each other. Like when I was watching the 2 Chainz Rap Radar, and he was just saying the last the record that he did on Culture 2, he was like that was the last song recorded. He was like Quavo hit me up, was like, look, we about to catch a jet to LA in 45 minutes, but we got to put you on the album. He's like, I did my verse. He's like, they didn't charge me for that verse. You know what I'm saying? And I put them on my album. I ain't charge them either because he's like, it don't make no sense. Like we're gonna make more money in the end, so we're gonna do a swap. Like because
that's
like
dope.
That's
real dope.
Like, he's like,
I wish on how artists start like that, but
I think the game done changed up too. Because back in the day, like the label was getting that money from features. Like I think now with this new streaming, like it's a lot more freedom to do like that. Cause I don't know.
We gonna talk about the streaming too.
Yeah. Now he said he's like now I'm not giving everybody free verses because he was kind of talking about the whole, you know, like when he mentioned Young Jock on Lamborghini trucks, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And he was just saying like, look, he's like, and Young Jock don't even owe me a whole bunch of money. He was like, it's like 5,000 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, I was just rapping and said or whatever. But he was just saying like, yeah, now if somebody try to throw me on a mixtape or something, yeah, I'm gonna charge them for the verse because, you put it on your mixtape, ain't no telling what's gonna really happen with that, whatever. But he's just like, when it's coming to album, he's like, when it's certain artists and we doing album stuff, like, yeah, he was just like, man, I do swaps all the time. There's a lot of verses that I know I'm never gonna see no money from because the record's probably never even gonna come out. He's like, man, I got a whole bunch of records I've done with people that it's probably never gonna see the light of day. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. You feel me? So he was just talking about that and kind of talking about, you know, when him and Lil Wayne did the joint album and how like they made so much money, and he was just like, man, he was like, you know, me and Wayne was able to tour because of that. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I was able to get bags that I probably never would have touched without doing this joint album with Wayne. And he was just like, there was times where he said like one show, like he gave Wayne some of his cut just because it was just like Wayne did me a favor. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, I'm always gonna show that respect or whatever. But the fact of the matter is, I say all that to say, like, all this who run Ohio and when niggas be having these unnecessary beefs and stuff like that, it's corny. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's winning. You know
Cloud
what I'm
chasing,
saying?
ain't
Ain't nobody getting no, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody getting no bags off.
So what was you about to say about the internet and shit?
So what I was about to say about the internet is the internet can make you or break you. Prime example, right? So when Culture 2 first came out, right, everybody was dogging the album, right?
Yeah, it had 22 songs.
Couldn't
Everybody
stand
hated
I love it. Not love it, I mean, but I think it's a good album.
Me sonically, like when I heard the album, I understood it.
Sonically, that's very hip hop.
No.
That's very backpackage.
But no, I'm just saying,
hip hop niggas really have a sonically album conversation.
I'm in my Blaze producer bag. When I listened to the album, I understood the lane that they was in. Bro, they're bigger than rap. If you listen to every record, I'm like, oh, they went straight for radio, straight for pop on that album. Like that was like you can catch that from the gate. And I vividly remember when that album came out, everybody was dogging that record with Drake, right?
Everybody
was dogging that record with Drake, right? Now what?
Walk it like a tuck, walk it like a.
The power of radio, my nigga. Before that record was serviced for radio, niggas did not care about that record. It got serviced to radio. Now you hear it all the time.
Walk it like a.
Same thing with Bad Bougie. When Bad Bougie first came out,
they had a budget for it. They shot a video for it. So I mean, yeah,
that's what I'm saying. The video, the radio,
and the video is dope.
I feel like the radio presence is on the rebound. Like I think for a minute people thought like, you don't need it. I think it's back.
It's definitely back because niggas is seeing what's happening. Block Boy JB, for example. Nobody knew who this nigga was.
He's a horrible rapper.
Nobody knew who this nigga was.
And he
right?
got 2 records. That
Range
Rover 2 point. I thought it was the song with Drake. Like it sounds just like that song.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Prime example. He got the Drake stimulus package, The Look Alive record comes on. It's going crazy on radio.
The dance goes along with
everybody's the kids is doing the dance. You feel what I'm saying?
Both of my
He's really
kids.
a dancing ass nigga. Like I was watching his videos the other day. I was just like, damn, these are some dancing ass niggas.
That nigga's a trash ass rapper, though. I'll tell you right now. Call me whatever you want to call. That nigga's trash.
Hey, but
he got a record. I seen the record with ASAP. I listened to it today.
That Look Alive go, and then that Rover,
That
Rover
Rover
2.0 when they added, because that, before he didn't always have 21 Savage on the record. It was already a record.
Okay.
That's why it's called 2.0, because he put 21 Savage
It
on.
sounds just like.
But that's what I'm saying. But once again, both of those records are service to radio. Radio is a motherfucker. Like
It's back.
It's back, bro.
And you.
If you want to be a star,
if you want to
if you want to be known outside of
You gotta have radio.
you got to, because niggas get caught up in the whole like they buzzing on the internet shit like that. Prime example with Uzi. Before Uzi hit the internet, before Uzi hit radio, he wasn't who he was. You know what I'm saying? Like he was popping on SoundCloud, Twitter, and all that shit was gassed up. But what niggas don't be understanding is they are the minority. You're not the majority, bro. Like there's a lot of people that don't catch their music off the internet. We do because we still, we in the know. But there's a lot of people that don't. They don't know. They don't even download streaming sites to their phones.
I know a couple niggas that don't even have streaming
The
sites.
hood still don't know about Apple
At
Music
all.
and Tidal.
Right? You feel what I'm saying?
They be on YouTube all day watching videos.
Like Blaze
Watching
said,
videos.
Right, but like Blaze said, bro, the radio, you can say whatever you want to say about radio, bruh, but once you get in that rotation, my nigga, your life will change.
Well, Charlamagne said it on Brilliant Idiots. He was talking about he was one of the main dudes that said you don't need radio, but he says nah, that shit is changed now.
It's changed, bro. It's changed.
I think
Cardi ain't Cardi without radio.
Des been saying it for a long time. If you want to be a superstar,
superstar, you need
if
radio.
you want to
don't need radio.
You can have the fans and the fame online, but if you want to be another level, like niggas be like levels.
If you
There's
want
levels
that
to this shit.
20 plus a show, you gotta get on radio.
But if you want that 5-7 a bag show,
Right.
get hot online.
Now you can mess around and not really be messing with radio and for a little bit kind of hit them quick licks. But if you want to keep that longevity where you ain't going nothing lower than 20, you got to get radio. And like Trav said, I've been saying this before I even started working on radio. So this ain't no, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, this is just, I've been watching it, bro. Like Future wouldn't been Future. He wouldn't have had his run without radio. Everybody that had their runs in the last 6 years, tell me if they had radio or not. Even Chance. When Chance went on this run, he had radio.
So what about y'all guy?
Who?
I don't remember too many singles.
Ross don't really fuck with radio that much.
But Ross,
his persona,
he's already
though.
established.
But look, let me tell you, this is what it is like with Ross. Ross gets his respect, but he's never had mainstream respect.
Right.
Ross never had like a crazy mainstream run. Like I mean, like the MMG conglomerate as a whole. Like when he signed Meek and he signed Wale, he had a little baby run, but it wasn't on no Future type stuff or nothing like that because he never really had like big radio smashes.
Meek and Wale got records bigger than him, like both of them.
Bigger radio records?
Yeah,
absolutely,
for sure.
Okay.
Ross's biggest record is probably
Hustling.
Nah, he got one bigger than Hustling. What's the record? Is it the record with John Legend
or the joint with Usher?
He got a joint with Usher?
He got a joint with Usher, but I think the joint with John Legend might be his biggest radio record.
What, the Rich Fred? Not Rich Fred.
Super High.
Oh,
yeah.
No, that's Neo. That's Neo. That's not John Legend on Super High.
Yeah, Neo, my fault.
Yeah, it's Neo on Super High.
That was on the radio? That had a radio run?
Yeah,
It had a radio run, but it wasn't, it still didn't. And that's what I'm saying. Like Ross has never really had a crazy mainstream run for real.
That's interesting.
Nah, not like a 2 Chainz, not like a Future,
No,
not like a not
Jeezy,
even Jeezy,
T.I.
not even Jeezy.
And that's the thing. So he just aligned himself with the right people. Like, and then like I said, this Ross sells a persona more so than anything. So therefore, like, you gotta give him that respect. Like, he put himself in that lane, even though really he ain't there, as far as numbers wise, but he put himself there.
I think y'all said it like, and I went back and listened to what's the joint that got Tears of Joys on it?
Teflon Don.
I went back and listened to that album the other day, and that's just still incredible. Even though I'm not the biggest.
Oh,
Ross
BMF,
fan.
that's his biggest record.
Yeah,
BMF.
BMF.
I got the numbers. I mean, as far as Billboard is concerned, the highest charting song was "I'm on One" that he was featured on.
I'm on one. Drake and Khaled.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
That definitely makes sense.
So what's his own, like his
the highest one for him, his personal
Solo
joint
record, yeah.
is The Boss with him and T-Pain.
Ooh, I forgot.
He did have a nice rollout for that.
I love that beat. You know who I love over that beat real quick? I know nobody probably heard it, but me and you, Des, is Red Cafe.
Oh, yeah.
He bodied that.
You so lame, it should be your first name.
Red Cafe put a body to that beat.
It's
Yeah. Shake down.
I meant to hit you the other day, Reese. Like, Red Cafe still on. He's still low-key trying to hang on.
He's still trying.
I like seeing niggas like that hang around though. Like, I'm a fan. Like,
No, I'm not hitting on Red Cafe, but it's just like
I seen Graf put out a freestyle the other day. Yeah,
ain't nobody checking for Graf. And
I
Graf
mean, them
can
is people
super
that I like
rap.
though. You know what I mean? Like,
He can super rap.
But yeah, Red Cafe definitely did.
Before I got another topic real quick, but before, since we're in our MMG bag as usual,
and we try to avoid it. I really
right. You
y'all
brought it up.
I brought it up. I brought it up. I'll tell
you already know your boy Camper.
Hey, Dwayne Camper, that nigga, that's the best nigga ever, dog.
Bruh, he went so. Did he listen to the show? There's no way he listened to the last show.
Yeah, he definitely did.
What happened?
Bro, this nigga went on this. I really don't want to bring it up
No.
because it almost caused divide between the kids.
What happened?
Nobody wins when the family is fused. But
Hey, real quick for our listeners, our group chat. Y'all think we bad on the show? Our group chat is.
hey, me and Blaze, I almost had Blaze on the side like Blaze, bruh. This might be the end, bruh. I was really fearful.
I had to go
Me and
get my
Reach just have
Disturbed.
a big difference of opinion about a lot
Super
of shit.
different.
Right.
Super.
About a lot of shit, and sometimes it just get to that point. Like it ain't. I love Reese. I love Blaze. I love you. I would never let it disrespect the show, but we just have a difference of opinion, and it's okay.
It was a crazy opinion, but
And I think Reese had a crazy.
Right.
But look,
But his man Camper, bro, he gave us
Dwayne Camper, what up, baby?
he gave us an essay.
on what?
on the fabulous situation.
Yeah, and I was just like, but
See, I'm out the loop. What he say?
but the stuff what he
No,
was
we're not going to talk about it.
we're not gonna talk about it because
you can go to my Facebook and see.
but the stuff he was
I
saying,
gotta
I'm
start
like,
checking the Facebook.
I'm like, bro, like we didn't.
He was
did we
coming
say
at us?
that, bro?
He was at y'all neck.
He was at
That's
our
my guy.
neck.
He got my back.
I'm like, bro, we didn't even.
You
I'm
seen
like,
it?
No.
I'm like the stuff that he's saying. I'm like, there's no way this to the show.
Cause y'all don't be on, like, y'all niggas got lives.
I read
man.
no, I read it. And
I know you do.
I just Euro skeptic. I'm like, bro,
supposed to throw
I
that
don't.
in the chat so we could at
No,
least
man,
see
that's
it.
not my guy.
No. Because let me tell you what I read it at the height of the feud. So I was like, there's no way I'm throwing this in the chat, Blaze, because that would have tipped the berg right there, bro.
Let's be honest. Reese is a terrorist. That's what it comes down to.
Travis too.
No, let's be
Reese
honest.
would let it go.
Let me explain, Reese. Let me
Go ahead.
Reese is very good at getting under my skin. Pause. Reese know how to make me upset.
He has a doctorate in getting under your skin.
And Reese knows me, Blaze knows me, and Des know me. So
That's why I kept saying
I'm emotionally invested.
I'm disengaged. I don't want to talk about it no more.
I'll be emotionally invested in us because this is my family. Like, so I feel like I could be myself. With the rest of y'all niggas, I beat y'all niggas up or shoot one of y'all niggas, so it really don't matter.
You already know one of the show he got threat niggas once a show.
So,
Right. It's a quote.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really care, but with my family, like, I feel like I can express myself and be myself. And Reese knows how to dig into my skin. Pause. Like, so
Super pause.
yeah,
Go ahead.
super pause.
Sheesh.
But he gets it. Like, and you know what I'm saying? And we have generally,
Listen, the thing is that you can't. How do you get so upset about things that you say? Only thing I'm doing is
because I feel like what I say and the way that you attack it is like out of context. Like,
So that's on you to
know
explain
what I'm
it.
saying, but you do like you attack me out of context. Like, bro, you know I didn't mean it that way.
I call him a terrorist because it'll be like an hour or two went by, and he'll
He'll
come
still-
back in the chat with
yeah,
like,
'cause I'm still looking for clarification on it. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
but
like-
then also too, I'm gonna tell you what Trav does that really be pissing me off.
Okay.
Like once Trav makes a point, right? He's gonna go surf the net, and of course, like he's trying to win the argument, so he's gonna like he does certain things to kind of be like, see, I told you. So like, I forget what happened, but there was something that happened with the whole case. And once again, for the people that if you listen to the show, you listen to the last show, we are not saying that Fabulous did it. We're not saying that. And I feel like a lot of people,
alleged.
and I feel like a lot of people are coming at us and saying that Fab, like we're saying that Fab is guilty. We're not saying that. All we are saying to sum it up, it's not a good look. He has a huge female fan base, and this was terrible timing for what Fab has going on. That's all we're saying. But back to the debate. So what Trav does is when we don't agree with Trav, he'll go surf the net and he'll go find little articles, he'll go find little stuff, and then he'll just throw it in there. He won't say nothing, but I know what he's doing. He's trying to prove his point. Like, see, look.
Like with the Rick Ross thing, he threw in there saying,
yeah. So it's just like, so I know what Trav be doing because this is my nigga. So I know what he's doing, and that's what be pissing me off. So now you got to go on the defense, and you got to go find stuff to rebut it, what he's trying to say,
gotta
and
speak
then,
on
right,
it,
and then it's not going to stop. And so, but when these two get started, it's like you already know Reese ain't letting nothing go.
And Reese is oil on water,
yeah,
like
Reese
off rip.
But the funniest thing about Reese is even if Reese is wrong,
yeah,
he's still going to keep fighting.
My lord,
to the end.
Reese is
my lord.
Reese is real good at. I'll say exactly what it is, and Reese will say why, and I'll be like, "What the?"
I'm only
fuck?
gonna say why if I don't get it, I'm gonna say why.
And I'll be like, "Yo, I literally just said why."
But that's the thing though, like, so you would say something like, "You paint me to be this way." Like, I can't paint you to be no way.
But Reese, you can though.
I can't.
Yeah, if you put something out that's not in context, you can paint a picture of somebody. Like Charlamagne talks about it all the time. I don't mean to keep bringing him up, but like if you put out a certain clip, it might be taken out of context and make him look crazy if you don't understand the full interview.
But that's another story.
But that's what I'm saying. That clip right there wasn't
I
the
didn't
one.
even.
Like,
oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story.
So look, I don't know what you got on the agenda. Well, I do,
I definitely didn't have that.
but we had to speak on that. But
Good content.
Good content. Yeah.
what I do want to talk about is this resurgence of 3-6 Mafia, dog.
Yeah, that's definitely on there. But I got some other stuff
Okay, go
before
ahead.
we get
All
there. We gotta talk about our guy, man.
Who?
We always champion him. We try to hold him down. We try to represent for him.
Who's that?
Bow Wow.
I'm still gonna champion Bow Wow, man.
So we were talking about radio, and we keep bringing up Charlamagne.
did anybody see the drama interview?
I didn't
put
see
it in there.
I gotta watch it. I watched a little bit of it, but
I would
Good
love
interview.
to watch it.
Good interview.
But he's going to be on the Breakfast Club, so we want to break that news real quick. And you said he's going to be on Button?
Yeah, Joe Button. He said he's doing Button.
Yeah, because Button been saying he's gonna have Bow Wow on there.
So this is my thing. Like, Bow's never. Y'all think Bow ever going to get a fair shake in this game?
No.
Ever?
No. Because
he's the butt of the joke. No
that,
matter who's making it.
That and name me. I can't really think of one child rapper that was able to
transition to where he at?
adult. Yeah. None. I can't think of none.
All the child rappers that I know, even from the youngsters to Romeo to
Romeo ain't got no bow around though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. None of these Raven, Simone.
But I'm just saying, like,
none of these child rappers is really
the problem with Bow Wow is people are always gonna look at him as little Bow Wow. Right?
You know what? It's almost like being typecast in a movie.
Yeah.
Like Urkel, whoever that dude, what's his name? Whatever. He's
Jaleel
always going to
White.
be Urkel to us. He's never going to be Jamal White or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Like, he's always
Yeah,
going
like,
to be.
yeah, you know what I
so
mean?
people are always going to look at him like, you're
Absolutely.
little Bow Wow. Like,
Absolutely.
that nigga's 30. Like, he's not little Bow Wow.
Yeah, so
Like,
it's just like, so Bow Wow's never gonna get a fair shake just off the fact that he was a child rapper and he had so much success as a child rapper, right? And then people in Ohio always gonna give him an unfair shake because they feel like he
didn't put nobody else on.
on.
I think another one of the curses though, which is his gift as well, is Jermaine Dupri.
Mm-hmm.
And Jermaine Dupri even said, I don't know why people associate me with kids. Like, I've only had Criss Cross and Bow Wow.
only.
You know what I mean?
Like them niggas didn't sell a billion records.
Like, them is the only kids I had. So, I mean, like, he just gets associated with Kid Act. You know what I mean? That's part of the reason why JD don't get the respect he should get.
Facts.
We always felt like the brat was younger too.
Yeah.
We just assumed she was the same age as Criss Cross because he's had Criss Cross. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're right. So that, and that's what I'm saying. Like, he had so much success as a child rapper, and then like every time people be trying to give Bow Wow a hard time because they like he never really put on for the city, this, that, and third. I'm like, bro, he was in the industry at like 5 years old, right?
That wasn't his
And
control.
what do you want him to do?
And then two, right? And then I'm like, listen, you tell me what you was gonna do for the city when you was a multi-millionaire at 13 years old.
Yeah, and
What
I
can you do? Build a playground?
You know what I hate? Niggas that's like 40 years old that's mad at Bow Wow.
And then three,
Like, nigga, like,
and then
what
three,
the
and then
fuck?
three. He really didn't grow up in the city. Like he was gone by
Right.
middle school. You feel what I'm saying? So I understand why he repped Atlanta. Like he really grew up in Atlanta.
It make perfect
You feel what I'm
sense.
saying? And then look at all his influences. Jermaine Dupri, T.I. Like he got to see Atlanta before it became Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely
Like,
watched
you
the growth
gotta
of
think.
it.
You gotta think. He was a multi-millionaire hanging with Lou Will. Before Lou Will was Lou Will, he was going to Lou Will's high school. If you go back and watch Bow Wow's MTV Cribs, Lou Will was at his crib
Damn,
on MTV Cribs. Yeah, like they was going to see Lou Will play in high school. Like you know what I'm saying? Like Lou Will's his little homie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Like,
And that's crazy if you even put
And
it
he
in
said that in the
perspective.
drama interview. They was like on that Drunk Off Ciroc freestyle. I guess people was making a big deal saying because he called Chris Brown his little homie. He
Yeah.
like shit. I mean, that's what it is. Like I understand we close in age, but
You got to think he put all them on
right.
Scream Tour.
He
like,
said
I-
Omarion,
yeah.
Chris
That's
Brown,
like-
all them.
Yeah.
Like, not to compare, but that's like Bron calling the niggas his little homie,
Yeah.
even though he younger than all them
Right.
niggas. Like,
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's just like Bow Wow's never going to get a fair shake just because he grew up in a he never really he wasn't an adult before he became famous.
so
You feel
this is
what
my
I'm saying?
question.
And he
to-
made kid decisions.
And
as
I
a
think
kid.
too because Bow Wow ain't really never had no serious like scandal or no serious trouble. I think even though this sounds crazy, if he would have did something to where he would have got into some trouble, I think things would have been different for him, and I may have made his career go downhill. But for whatever reason, people don't tend to respect you until you do something crazy or do something retarded
all the scandals has been with chicks.
with chicks. Yeah, that's it.
So my question to both of y'all would be, and Blaze too, is if he put out a hit record, does things change?
No,
They never going to give him a fair shake because
106
he's
and
Bow
Park is
Wow.
gone. Like Bow Wow.
Because he's Bow Wow, so nobody's going to ever take him serious.
Yeah, and he needs his demographic was the 106 and Park. Like that's when Bow Wow was at his peak when he was able to put out a song and then have the video sit on that countdown for 12 weeks in a row. Number one. Like the times have changed. Like Bow Wow, even though he's part of this new generation, like he's really from the old school model. That model that he come from is
That makes sense.
So
I don't know how true this is, but I read like he's naming his album Suicide Backwards.
yeah, he said that himself.
He said that?
Yeah.
So is that
But
like
he said it's like a
is that like a cry for help?
No, he said like it's like a all that old stuff is dead or something like that. He explained it. It was real.
Okay, I gotta
He
listen
broke
to
it
the
down.
interview
Yeah, he
because-
broke it down what he exactly what it meant. But of course the online joke is Bow
He's
Wow
on
talking
Suicide
about
Watch.
yeah.
That's
what I mean?
that's what I've been seeing for the past week. Like, Bow
And of
Wow's-
course, he hurt himself some because I be watching his interactions online. Like he just don't know how to
walk away from it.
how to just
put
dip
your phone down?
How to dip the the trolls like because they come at him daily and he fall into it. You know what I mean? Like
Damn, yo.
so.
Yeah, and I'm not going to front. He do some stuff. He get caught up in social media and he get caught up in the internet. He do some stuff that a person may feel like is corny or this, that, and the third. But it's just like at the end of the day, I mean, niggas would love to live the lifestyle Bow Wow live.
yeah,
Niggas would love to live the life Bow Wow live. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, even still, like people be saying all this stuff about Bow Wow. Like, bro, this nigga is a multi-millionaire.
Still.
Movies.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
TV shows.
shows.
CSI, nigga.
That's one thing that people don't give him credit for. A lot of child stars don't make it this far. Bow Wow ain't never been messed up financially.
A lot of child stars, even in movies or on TV, don't
Right.
make it this far.
Macaulay Culkin fell off after Home Alone.
Them niggas died.
Don't
Like
he got one of them reality shows too? Like, ain't he like the
he's
EP?
the executive producer.
Is it
Grown
Grown
he's
Up
done it
Hip-Hop.
all.
Yeah.
Like he's literally done it all.
He said that on drama too. He said he reached out to Rich Homie Quan and on him like, hey, I got a bag for you. Like, and people wasn't messing with him. You know what I mean? Not getting back to him. But he told him like, I'm trying to throw you a bag. You know what I mean? Like, I'm EPing the show. Come get it.
I mess with Bow Wow. Bow Wow, you want to throw me a bag?
Right.
Hey, I'm all for it.
Yeah, we. I think it's clear that we all team
I'm
Bow Wow.
all for it, and
we
I
don't
mess
agree
with
with
Bow Wow.
everything, but
I'm
never gonna front on Bow Wow.
I respect his musical career. That's what people fail to realize. Bow Wow's only 2-3 years younger than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I literally
He's done lived a lifetime.
I literally grew up with Bow Wow. You know what I'm saying? And his music, it
was
shaped
a
the
soundtrack.
party. It was a soundtrack
It was a soundtrack.
to my life. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just
Little
like,
Bow
and I got
Wow.
to
He's
see
just
Bow
a
Wow, like, you know what I mean? I got to see him play at the Gus Macker. You know what I mean? I didn't see him go through the malls.
I done hid Bow Wow in the dressing room when I worked at Champs.
Right,
I've
you know
had
what I'm
to
saying?
hide him
Like-
from hundreds of girls chasing.
And this is before social media. That's what people don't. That's what people don't realize. Is Bow Wow was a mega star before social media even existed. So just imagine if Bow Wow
Physical sales
Like-
with albums, nigga.
Yeah, right.
No downloads, no digital, nothing, nigga.
This is real. Like this ain't no. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fuck them.
I think he got
streams.
about 25 million sales.
Come
like,
on, man. This is a person that has sold out the garden multiple times.
JD did it right too. Like, what video did Bow Wow debut on? Like, he was like at the end
the
of
Big
a
Mama's
video.
house.
There it
It's
is.
the beats of the old dub, like the
Yeah.
soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like,
I ain't mad
Central
about
Park.
it.
Good marketing.
Yeah.
I'll never be mad
and
about
if you
it.
and if you grew up during the time that Bow Wow was doing this thing, and you trying to act like Bow Wow never had a record that you rock with, you fronting, bruh.
We gonna circle back around to Atlanta, but we gonna keep it in the South right now. And Dez was about to say a point, and I think we definitely need to talk about it. Is 3-6 Mafia their influence today?
The resurgence.
Today,
And it's so wild to me because a lot of these kids,
they don't even know.
they don't know about 3-6 Mafia.
Look, dog. I was thinking about that shit today. Like, I was like, damn, all these 3-6 Mafia songs that were fucking classic, and I just had a handful that I just thought of off top. Stay Fly. That record was
And that's
so
towards
crazy.
the end of their run.
Yeah, that was the end
That
of
was
the
towards the
run.
end of
That's
their
when they
run.
was
And
jumping
just
on
the-
Buck's wave.
And this is coming from me, the lyrical miracle backpack ass nigga. Tear the Club Up, 97. That shit was crazy. They even wrote, "It's hard out here for a pimp."
And that's
Yeah,
towards
that's
the end of their
run,
run.
too.
That's what I'm saying. You naming records towards the end of their run.
Right.
I got records from Choices.
Yeah.
Shit.
She's a
Who run
two-way
it?
freak.
A two-way freak. Nigga, I had a
about-
two-way. Like,
Hey, this bitch that
That
hoe.
shit, who run it? Shit, sipping on some scissor.
Ass
and titties. Ass and titties.
Ryan Spinners.
Let me see your tongue ring.
That's
Let me
Crunchy
see
Black.
your
That was
tongue
his
ring.
coming out party, right?
And that's crazy. A couple months ago, I don't know if y'all watched it, but remember a couple months ago when I went on the 3-6, I had like 5 3-6 songs on my
I had a
board.
little
You always do crazy runs.
I did one
nigga.
a couple weeks ago myself. Like they got
bruh.
records.
Hey, I peeped the Wu-Tang shit. I respect
Hey,
that. I respect that.
Wu don't get enough
we
respect.
not gonna go there right now,
We
but
don't.
we
but
definitely.
and you just saying 3-6. We're not talking about like the individual.
no, I'm not
Right.
talking about hypnotized mind
I was
as a
say
complete
Hypnotized
whole.
Minds.
right.
complete.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Gangsta Boo,
Right.
Crunchy,
LaChat.
Project Pat,
right,
LaChat.
yeah,
Bruh. So-
chicken, boop,
Chicken head.
So we gonna definitely talk about that Cardi B album after this, but you know what I'm saying? Like 3-6 influence. Now, like I seen like Lil Bibby and them rapping over 3-6 beats.
Hold on, before you go though, like you know what's crazy? I want to say maybe when did Juicy J had that Bands and Make Her Dance?
Shit.
About 4 years ago.
4 or 5 years
Yeah.
ago.
I kid you not. A kid at the barbershop, just sitting there randomly. I'm sitting there talking to a kid, and he told me out his mouth, Juicy J was the hottest rapper in the game. And I just start naming 3-6 records, and he had no clue. So I mean, Juicy J had his run again. And
Yeah,
I
he
think it
definitely
kind of
did.
done died out.
Yeah, he
but
definitely
Nigga had a
run
song with
again.
Katy Perry, my nigga.
yeah, he had
He was in the
that.
Katy Perry remix.
Yeah, that
Wiz,
yeah, that-
but a lot of that was due to Wiz
Talkin,
Khalifa.
yeah,
Like
Talkin.
Wiz
That's what I'm saying.
put Juicy
J in a
that's-
great
and that's why I
position.
salute Wiz because like
Midwest
like
shit.
he went on this run and then Wiz scooped him up and gave him that extra push,
Yeah.
like and got
Wiz
him
put him in a
audiences
whole different
that he
light.
never would have seen. Like you know what I mean? Because like when Juicy had that Bands and Make Her Dance, he was going on festivals and everything,
Yeah.
getting that bag.
And
I'm
that's
like,
the thing.
this
We don't
is
speak
crazy.
about Wiz enough. Wiz is a fucking mega star. Like,
No, Wiz
He's up
is
there.
a fucking megastar, dog. Like dead ass. Like
Bruh, before streams was really popping, remember that? It's been a long.
I listened-
I was like one of the most played records on YouTube or
Fast
something.
and
Like,
Furious record, right?
yeah. Shout out to Eric and Jeff from It's the Real. You know, they're my guys. They fucking did a you know me.
we
You
know,
I
we
got-
know industry, Trav.
Definitely.
I'm an industry nigga. You an industry nigga.
Wow. The guy that was hanging with the industry niggas a couple weeks ago. Shout out to Dez with the Zaytoven. You know, that's coming soon. That's coming soon. We gonna-
Hey, put some
What you
respect
calling
on-
Zay
Please
Tickety?
put some respect on
The
his name.
Tiggity and Hove record is coming
Put some respect
soon.
on his name, Reese.
Put some
Okay,
respect on
okay,
it.
okay. Say that one more
Never
time, just
drop.
so they know we broke it on our show.
The Zay Tiggity and Hove record is coming soon. This was spoken from the GOAT's mouth personally.
Okay.
The goats.
He said he been did that. He said he trying to get that Rihanna Beyonce bag. I said, what's up with the hoe? He said, oh man, you already know that's been done. I been got that. That's on the way.
Yeah, so shout out to Dez with the
lying.
they talking
That
shit.
nigga was hating on my nigga Zay. I seen that. I still mad at 444 because of that fake track list. I seen my nigga Zay told on it. I said, oh shit, this about to be crazy.
It's finally happening.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go ahead and relax because you already know how I feel. Nah, but like what we talking about Wiz though when he was on the podcast, like he was talking about how hard it was to get to his run, but when he got there, he was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I fuck with Currency, I fuck with 3-6, I fuck with Juicy J. So you know what I'm saying? But 3-6 overall, their influence on the game. Question, and I need honest answers. Is 3-6 Hypnotize Mind more influential to the game, or as of right now, Cash Money?
Cash Money for sure. Still for me, I say Cash Money.
Nobody's sampling Cash Money records.
That's because Cash Money's still popping.
Right, and you got to pay him a crazy bag.
Are
I don't
they?
think 3-6 own
Yes.
any of that music because
Cash Money still popping?
Yes.
Yeah, well, as long as you still got Drake
That's Young
in
Money.
the fold.
Yeah, but that's Cash Money,
That's still
Trav.
Birdman.
That's
And
what he
Jacquees-
does right in the chat.
Queese
That
is
right?
lightweight doing this thing right now. He bubbling right now, Jacquees.
Yeah.
But I think too, like all this resurgence of the 3-6 Mafia music. I don't think they own it. Like, cause it's a lot of it being put out. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Like,
they own their masters for sure.
Do they?
Yeah, they independent.
So-
they was
so-
independent.
Yeah,
most
I
of their run.
appreciate. Yeah, Juicy. Yeah, they was independent for. Yeah.
So I was thinking about this.
and then people just like, Drake did the crazy like,
Yeah,
shout out to
yeah,
Project
no,
Pat. My fault, go ahead.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Because we definitely gonna talk about that Drake single and what's coming ahead with that. But the fucking Plain Jane song by Ferg.
slap or my nut.
Right.
That's
And then I was
juicy.
thinking, like, I just went through and like was looking for a couple songs. ASAP, them niggas love 3-6 because the Multiply song
3-6,
by Rocky.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They love all that Houston,
Yeah.
Bone, 3-6. Like that's their whole influence.
That's what I'm saying. Like the Block Boy JB record with Drake. That's Project.
Yeah, that's
Pat.
Project Pat.
Drake's versus
Yeah.
Project Pat verse.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, the Cardi, the Bickin head.
That freestyle Dave East did. That's off 3-6.
Like you said, the Who Run It. I mean,
The
you know
Who
what I'm
Run It.
saying? Like
That's who it is. Who run it?
Because you said you seen the Trippy Red nigga.
Yeah, I seen him on that too.
I seen the Young M.A. today.
I seen.
That's why I asked
G
y'all.
Herbo started it though. G Herbo started.
Right,
it,
he
though.
was at Flex, wasn't he?
No, he went at Flex. He was
somewhere on
he
the
was with
radio station.
the A Bay Bay
Okay.
DJ.
I know that's when
Yeah.
they was on there doing this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so 3-6 influence right now. That shit is crazy. But I'm happy to see it though. I'm happy to see it because older artists from our era are finally they're getting that respect from the young boys.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's why I see my man Joe Freshgood say it too. And I felt him like Project Pat really has a chance to go on a Juicy J type run. Like with all this, with the Cardi B joint.
I don't think he ready for the media though. Pat never played the media game. Juicy J was in front of that
Hey, I
camera
seen
like
Project
crazy
Pat,
on
the
his
fucking
run.
bow tie, nigga.
But I'm just saying, like musically, like I feel like Pat could like come out and people would like, you know what I'm saying, like the bigger artists would just pay homage just off the strength. You feel what I'm saying?
But I think in this era,
Or he needs to hop on these remixes, like,
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like just
I
hop
would
on these
definitely
remixes.
put unofficial remixes out. You know what I mean, and let niggas know.
He would need a hit. Like
Yeah, he would need a hit.
undeniable-
But I feel like Drake would give him that stimulus package.
That's the thing. See, Drake don't get enough credit for tapping into, the nostalgia or the culture like he do. Like Drake is a student of the game, and if you listen to Drake's verses on certain shit, he's paying respect and homage to shit
I
from
go
the past.
on and on.
He does. And I'm gonna say something.
Wasn't Capadonna on Nothing Was the Same? Like his voice on the intro.
Mm-hmm.
He had Ghostface on. No, Ghostface was with Kanye and them when he did
But
the
Capadonna was on Nothing Was the Same on the intro.
was he?
Yeah, like just a little ad lib.
Oh, okay.
Like something he said something.
Talk
about
to
listening-
him.
Yep, that's exactly what he said.
Look, and I'm gonna say something that's gonna make a lot of people upset.
Talk about it.
But look, Drake has been giving these stimulus packages for a long time.
That's part of his rollout.
He gave, believe it or not, y'all can say what y'all want to say, but he gave Kendrick a stimulus package.
Oh, facts.
No,
Facts.
On what? On the
I'm a
Put him on the Take Care. He gave him the interlude, and then he put him on the tour.
I'm a completely disagree.
Yeah, I don't really agree with that.
I'm a
one.
completely disagree.
Kendrick was
Wow.
destined to
I'm
be.
a-
He was
completely disagree.
Come on, bro.
He got the stimulus package, bro.
I'm a completely disagree.
Wasn't
He gave
Kendrick?
him a whole interlude by himself.
But Kendrick was already a star when he
No,
did
he was
that.
not.
He wasn't a star.
He would have made no.
I'll
he
put it
wasn't.
like
Man
this.
City was already out.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
On Take Care?
No.
No. The
No.
It wasn't
the
out.
Michael Jordan shit was out.
But he wasn't Kendrick.
Let's get the dates on that.
Let's
when did Good Kid,
do
Mad
the
City
fuck
come
this.
out?
Kendrick would have been who the fuck he was without Drake.
I'm not
Yeah, I
Any
agree with
day
that,
of
yeah.
the
I'm
week.
Saying he got
I'm-
the stimulus package.
I'm not
though.
saying
Any day of the week.
No, see, the stimulus package is what he gave the Migos.
What he gave
That's
the
a stimulus
Migos,
package.
what he's doing to Black Boy, JB.
they gave Kendrick the craziest
But no,
look. What?
Fuck
Ken-
out of here.
They
Kendrick-
didn't give him a look, Blaze.
Kendrick
A
also
crazy
had
look.
Dre in his corner.
He don't need
he
fucking
had-
Drake.
I didn't say he needed, but he
He
gave
didn't
him
need
a,
that package, nigga.
Hold on, can we get
I'm
the
not-
dates on that?
He
though?
used it. He
He
used that motherfucker.
It. He used it.
Can we get the
come
dates,
on, Come on,
please?
come on, top. Come on, man.
Come on, Blaze. You on the computer, I'm trying to-
Listen. He used it.
'Cause I'm pretty sure
Because, and we know
Good
how
Kid,
we
Mad
know
City.
how to listen. And I'm not discrediting nothing. Let's get that very clear. See, y'all. See, I knew this was going to happen, and
Yeah.
niggas is taking it
'Cause you
personal.
talking shit,
No, I'm
and
not
it's not
talking
facts.
shit. It is a fucking fact. He gave him a crazy ass look.
Oh, yeah, it's a crazy
He
look.
gave him a crazy
I mean,
ass look. He put him on
he
one of
gave
the
Andre
biggest albums of the
3000
year.
a
He put-
crazy
he put
look
him
on
one
that
of the
same
biggest-
album, right?
He put him on one of the biggest albums of that year, and he put him on one of the biggest fucking hip hop.
The Marvin's Room. Well, it was the Marvin's Room, right?
Yeah, that was that.
The interlude.
I'll say.
It was his own track though.
This is what I.
It was his own track.
This is what I'll say to you, and you could debate the
need
fuck
to
out of
stimulus
me.
package.
I'm pretty sure
Listen,
Good
Come
Kid
on,
was already
listen,
out.
bro. He put this nigga on his
And
album.
Section 88 was big as hell, too. Let's not front on that.
It wasn't bigger than no fucking Drake.
no,
Release
it's not
dates.
bigger than Drake.
Release dates. Take Care was dropped on November 15th, 2011. Good Kid, Mad City, October 22nd, 2012.
I get that.
Take Care came out in 2011?
Yes, bro.
But I'll say
Crazy look.
Listen.
It don't get niggas wanna. Niggas will beg to
Oh,
be
don't
on a Drake
forget.
album.
Don't forget the single
Des,
from
can
Good
you
Kid, Mad
listen to me?
City.
Poetic
Yeah,
Justice,
Poetic Justice.
the Drake stimulus package, bro. Niggas is tripping.
Can you
bro.
listen to me real quick?
Niggas is tripping. Niggas is tripping.
Bruh.
It
Drake
couldn't be
is
more
damn on the
obvious.
tip. Let's make this. Let's be clear.
Drink your
is damn
fucking
near-
Gatorade and listen to me.
Let's be clear. Drake is damn near on a decade run right now.
We get it. Yeah,
yeah,
we get it.
I'm not
No, we're not.
disputing
We're
his
not
run
debating
at all.
that. We're not debating. that.
And he's at his height.
He don't want to listen, bro.
At his height.
So I
nah,
can't get my point
because
across.
niggas don't want to keep it funky.
That's not
Drake-
keeping it
I
funny.
didn't know the
Drake was
dates.
the biggest rapper in the game.
He
bro.
still is.
And he's still the biggest rapper in the
Yeah.
game. It don't get no bigger than Drake.
I was confused on them dates. I didn't know Take Care came out that
That
much.
was a stimulus package, whether you like it or not.
Now he might have gave Rocky because Rocky. Listen,
That same
this,
tour
This
with
is
Kendrick
fact.
put Kendrick.
This is all the way facts. Rocky had did 3
Put Kendrick
shows.
on that same tour.
Right.
Listen to me.
Because wasn't Fly You on that same tour?
Will you listen to me?
Let's hear it.
Rocky did 3 shows before he did the Drake tour. Rocky only did 3 shows. ASAP Mob only did 3 shows before they got on that Drake tour. And Drake gave that nigga money out of his pocket when that nigga was out in the clubs. This is documented. This is a fact. But Kendrick was already buzzing.
Doesn't
We're
matter.
not
He
saying that he
still
wasn't
got the
buzzing. We're not
stimulus
saying that he
package.
wasn't buzzing. What we saying
Drake
is he
would
got
have
the-
been what he was without
Trav, you
that.
got to get put in the blender. Listen, he still got a stimulus package.
No,
he put
man.
him on the best album
Now
that
that
he's
I'm
ever
sitting
put out.
there, it was a stimulus.
Thank
it
you,
was a
bro. It
stimulus.
was a stimulus package, bro.
Nah, man.
Come on.
He, they're not saying that he kickstarted Drake. Kendrick's
we're
career.
not
They
saying-
said
yeah,
And the
bro, we said-
interlude
he got a
is
crazy
describing-
look. And if it wasn't a crazy look, you know Top wouldn't have did that.
Kendrick is rapping
Come on,
about
you know
the
how they
stimulus
move,
package
Reese.
that he's
He
receiving.
ain't stupid. Kendrick would. They ain't just put niggas on anything, especially Kendrick
Hold on.
Lamar. They treat that nigga
Des.
with super care.
Think about the lyrics to the interlude. He's rapping about the stimulus package that he's receiving.
Nah, man.
But hey, I will say this: like that high power record was big for Kendrick.
Big.
Underground.
The Michael Jordan was big.
Underground.
I ain't never heard Michael Jordan. I don't even know what that
You gotta
sounds.
be a Kendrick fan to
I don't know what that one sounds
You
like.
gotta be a Kendrick fan to know. A lot of niggas don't even know Michael Jordan exists.
I don't either.
A lot of these new Kendrick fans.
I've never heard it.
A lot of these.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never heard it.
Yeah.
You heard it before. You probably just don't know it.
Only one that I knew off Section 88 was high powered.
And it's Section 80.
Section 80. I keep calling it 88.
And Michael Jordan wasn't even on Section 80. It was on Overly Dedicated.
But I do remember. See, I remember Dre and Snoop and Game having this big ass concert.
Yeah.
When they
And bringing Kendrick out.
Bringing Kendrick out.
That's underground Kendrick, y'all.
Listen,
That's
hold
West
up.
Coast. He was already established.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That tour, Kendrick was on that tour, Nipsey was on that tour. They got that look. But are we really going to try to compare the Game to motherfucking Aubrey?
Are we going to compare the West Coast embracing Kendrick to Aubrey?
That's never.
It's not a
That's never
stimulus
been in
package.
That's bigger.
It's not bigger. It's not bigger when it made him nationwide. Like
The West Coast
bigger.
ain't. Listen, the West Coast ain't bigger than Aubrey. Period.
No, it's not.
Period.
Definitely is.
Drake.
Okay,
Drake is a coast by his goddamn self. Drake is a coast by his goddamn self.
But hold on, are y'all saying this though?
I'm not saying that he made
Are y'all
Kendrick's
saying
career.
that? Are y'all saying?
All I'm saying is he got a
No, I'm not
crazy-
saying that. Are y'all saying that? Drake during the Take Care time was he a mega pop? Y'all think he was a mega pop star
No,
then?
Reese, he's
Yes.
not. He was not as big
Yes.
as he is
At
today.
Take Care, y'all think?
Yes.
No, he's not as big as he is today, but he
Oh,
was,
yeah.
he was a pop, but he was the biggest rapper.
Yeah.
He was the biggest rapper in the game during Take Care.
Yeah.
And that's his best album in my eyes.
Yeah.
Take Care.
It's a
And that was
classic.
2011. He was
Facts.
not the Drake he is today.
But he
Oh,
still
nobody's
was the
saying
biggest
that.
rapper in the game.
Right.
No, I don't know if Wayne might have.
He was the biggest rapper, Reese, in the game.
He wasn't
Wayne
even the
was
biggest
done
rapper
at
on
that
his
time.
label.
Crazy during 2011.
Nicki was probably bigger. I'm telling you.
See, now you're just
Now you
being
yeah,
trash.
yeah, yeah,
right
now
now,
you being
bro.
trash.
Like,
Niggas just don't.
That's not even.
I knew this was gonna happen. This is
You
why
can
niggas-
never
I've
say
been waiting.
ever that Nicki was bigger than Drake. Ever.
I've been waiting.
That's
to
a
do
lie.
this. I've been waiting.
Oh no,
to do this
Nicki
one.
during her
That's a
monster
lie.
run and all that. when
Reese,
she-
not bigger than Drake. Drake is across all platforms. He
Nicki
transcends.
went across all platforms.
No.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
I think Nicki during that time when she gave Kanye the monster verse, like that's when she was.
Not
At the
ever,
peak.
ever bigger than Drake, though.
I think she might have been at that time.
Nah.
I definitely think
When
Nicki
did
was
Monster
bigger than
come out?
Drake
Can we
at
get
a
a date
time.
on that? When did that drop?
Sure.
I can't believe niggas is trying to front right now, bro. Like, and
I'm not fronting on Drake at all. Like,
I get it.
We're definitely
I
not
get
fronting
it.
on Drake.
I get. Listen, I'm not saying
Y'all
that.
act
I'm
like
not,
he
no,
gave a
but-
battery to Kendrick.
I think what Travis saying though. Let's not put Kendrick in the same boat as Amigos
I'm
or
not,
Jay or the
I'm
Block
not,
Boys.
I'm
Thank you,
not.
Reese.
All I'm saying is this: Drake has given a lot of niggas crazy looks, crazy stimulus packages.
Oh yeah, no
and
doubt.
the Drake stimulus package is one of the best cosigns that you can get. And there's people to this day that are praying for that. Now it's up to you what you do with it after you get it. Now Kendrick was
He
already
gave Future
buzzing.
he gave Future the stimulus package for sure.
It's up to
Tony
you.
Montana.
Listen, it's
Yeah.
up to you.
Tony
It's up to
Montana.
you. Yeah, he gave Future the stimulus package. They fell out for a minute. And
Right,
they
Future was
ran-
mad
they
because
ran
he
it
wanted
back.
the video. Like,
Yeah,
please, we
he ran
gotta
it
keep
back.
this going.
Oh, I'm not discrediting Kendrick. I'm not saying that Kendrick wouldn't be who he is today. All I'm saying is that Kendrick was a recipient of the Drake stimulus package.
So let
2010, Reese.
me pull a Reese. Let me pull a Reese.
That's
Top
all I'm saying.
position 18.
So
What, the record?
if everybody,
Her height. You know, they were saying she body Hove and everybody like Kanye. I'm just
Yeah.
talking about her stardom. I'm
Yeah.
not talking about where the record
So-
is.
Stardom is attached to that Billboard chart, and Drake is the undisputed champion of the Billboard
y'all
chart
got
talk.
it, man.
Well, say what you gotta say.
I mean, Nicki got 2 number ones though, right? Like both her albums been number ones.
Yeah,
Maybe hip hop.
how big was Pills and Potion? I know that was a big record.
Check it out.
So basically, anybody that had a Drake feature got the stimulus package.
Bro, that's not-
No,
that's
that's
what
not
it
what he
sounds
said.
like. That's what it sounds like.
That's
y'all
not what he's saying.
That's not
Don't
what I'm
spin
saying.
it. Yeah, you spin it.
That's
not
what
I'm
it
saying.
sounds like
That's
they're
not what I'm
saying.
saying.
He said he gave Kendrick. He didn't say anybody, but no, Migos,
Migos,
Future,
Black
Boy,
Boy,
the Baka.
Black Boy Dez, motherfucking.
What's the new nigga that was all on
Reese, quick
McConan.
question. Quick question.
yeah, he gave McConan, yeah.
But he signed McConan. That's not.
That's
but but he gave him the stimulus package, then he signed him.
When you put the ills on Miller Ave Project, what were you doing?
The stimulus package.
Okay.
That's what it was.
It's the stimulus package.
So y'all saying that if I'm hot and then I put another record on, that's me giving you a stimulus package. If I put another rapper
That's
on that
not.
record,
What they saying is that
it's cool. I get it.
Top Dog. It was definitely strategic. You know, let's align ourselves with the hottest rapper in the game, and now we also gonna get you your own record out of it on his project.
Come on, y'all
That's
know.
that's a huge look.
Y'all know how Top Dog. Listen, Top Dog is not dumb. That TD, bro, they're not dumb over there.
So you
they're
think
not
they
just
reached out to Drake and was like, "Yo,
listen.
No.
They're not dumb. Listen.
Drake reached out. I think Drake took from him as well.
Let me tell you
Drake,
something.
he know what he doing. Like Drake is strategic on his part too.
Yeah. Drake know what he doing. Listen, he don't hop on these records for his own health.
Right.
You think he hopped on Block Boy JB's record just to do it?
It's warm up time. It's time to go.
I'm chilling. I need some energy. This young nigga make
Top 5 right now of all time. Because I got him in top 5 all time right now.
No, he's definitely not in my top 5 of all
who's
time.
doing what he's doing.
I get it, but he's not.
Who's doing what he's doing?
You got to think though, what type of nigga I am. So he's not going to get that.
See,
you got to have that conversation.
You got to take your emotion out of it.
You got
it ain't about emotion. Like
your heart. You too invested.
No,
too invested.
No,
I tell
because
him that
y'all
all the
are going
time.
off sales. And
No, we're not. I'm going off.
I don't do sales.
If you go off body of work, Drake is not in my top
I'm going
5,
off a
bro.
body of work impact. What the fuck he's doing right now, bro?
Let me ask you this, Trav.
He's in the right era at the right time, and I get it.
And you know
that's
what?
Fine.
Speaking of this, like, let me veer off subject real quick.
Do that, and then I got something to say.
Because my thing is like, people put Eminem or Andre 3000 in their top 5, but you never have heard anybody say any of those albums is classic albums.
Definitely,
none of that
definitely
stuff.
Wrong.
You know, so
wrong.
the thing, what I'm saying with Drake,
Definitely
like
wrong.
his body of work, his body, yeah, he ain't having it, is he?
Definitely wrong.
So what are we saying that?
Eminem definitely has a classic album.
Are we saying that Eminem?
Are we saying Drake don't have a classic album?
Right?
No, he doesn't. So Far Gone is Drake still, but Drake's.
It's
best
a
album
classic.
still. And So Far Gone, he's still rapping over other people's.
Listen,
Take Care is a classic.
Take Care is not a classic.
Listen, since
bro.
Drake has been on the scene, everybody that's been hot throughout the years, Drake has still been in the conversation. There's never been you can't give me a year since Drake's been on the scene that Drake has not been in the conversation that he's the hottest rapper in the game and hasn't had a crazy run doing it.
How come an album can have
During
17
Kendrick's run, everybody listen, niggas didn't have runs and Drake still is trumping them niggas during the height of their run.
Facts.
How can an album have 17 bangers on it and not be considered a classic?
That's what I want to know, Trav. Like, even if it's 2 or 3 records on there you don't like
look,
it's
niggas been
15
going
plus. That's crazy.
And listen, niggas have been going on runs. Look, the Migos went on a crazy run last year, right? And Drake was still the hottest nigga. Like, is that not crazy?
Migos don't have
With an album that niggas said
that-
wasn't no good.
You feel me? Is that not crazy? Like, during niggas' runs, like when niggas is having a time, like they can't miss, they everywhere, they getting the crazy press.
What a
Drake
time
is
to
still
be
the
alive.
hottest niggas during their runs, bro.
The Migos don't
And
have a
he's so
classic album either.
strategic. He'll let you cook. He'll let
said
you
they
do
ain't
your
got a
thing.
who?
They ain't got a classic album either.
No,
We're not saying that, but you can't act like Migos didn't
Let me ask you
run
this,
the game
Trav.
last
Let me
year.
ask you
But
this.
Drake was still the hottest nigga.
So where would you put, like, right now, if Drake never made another record, where would you put him, like, in the caveat or the rankings of all-time artists? Like, where would he fall? Where would he get slotted in your eyes?
Anywhere between 10 and 20.
Give me 9 better than Drake.
Right, hey.
Give me 9 better than Drake.
And that's the thing, like, don't give
Anywhere
me
between 10
don't give me your favorites. Just give me 9 artists. Nah, I don't even want to put you on the spot like that because I don't want you feeling like niggas is at you.
Yeah.
Nah, and
But-
niggas is always at me.
No,
though. This ain't nothing new.
But you just, that's kind of disrespectful, Trav.
Because
You
you're being-
saying 10 through
I'm
20.
befuddled right
so
now.
either you're saying it's either 19 artists better than them or it's not, like, because that's a big gap, 10 through 20.
What Drake benefits from is that he's in a digital era, so the record
It's
sales
a lot of artists in that era.
he benefits from it.
Kendrick is in the air too. too. Like niggas act like, see that, and that's why I hate niggas.
Everybody's in the air.
Niggas be trying to flip the matrix to help their argument. Kendrick is in this same era right now.
But you act like I said Kendrick is top 10.
But no, a lot of niggas feel like Kendrick is the best, right?
No.
Oh,
no,
yeah, so
I'm just saying,
let me make it clear. A lot of niggas feel like Kendrick is the best lyrical MC, which is fine.
Hold up, but he also is in this era, right? He's also getting reaping the benefits of these streams and all this shit too, right? Like the playing field is open. Niggas is acting like Drake is able to do shit.
Everybody's
that other
playing in the
do.
same arena.
They're all in the same arena. People just gotta admit that he just makes better music, and he has a fan base, he has an audience, he's able to capture every time. And the crazy thing about Drake is this: during each year, he always finds a new way to make a run. Am I lying, Reese?
You're not lying.
You can't say Drake makes the same type of records. No. But I'm speaking facts right now, Blaze. You can't say, oh, Drake only win because he makes these type of records. Every year he switches it up.
And as much as I don't want to put him in the top 5 right now, if I don't put him in the top 5, he would be top 7 of all time. Like, and that's just me just being honest with the whole situation.
He switches it up every year. You can't put him in that box where it's just like, oh, he make the same type of records. He uses these 808s. Like, he always finds a new way. Y'all can say whatever then niggas get mad because he's able to capitalize on other cultures and shit like that, and they try to say be a culture vulture just like that. But it's just like y'all was able to do that too. Y'all just can't grab the people like he can grab the people. It is what it is, bro. You just gotta respect it, bro. That's all I'm saying. He's damn near on a 10-year run.
I'm not saying he has better albums than Hove, Trav. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that
he don't have better albums than Hove, and he definitely doesn't have more classics than Hove.
Okay, so Hove is one person. So who's the other 19? Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to turn this into you naming that, but okay, so let's just X Hove up out of
He doesn't have better albums than your man. He don't have more better albums than your man.
Yeah,
he don't
you're
at all.
That's just me saying
at all.
That's me liking Ross better. But
he doesn't have better albums, whether you're a Ross fan or Drake fan or a hip hop fan or none of that shit. He doesn't have better albums than Ross.
He might have better albums.
I love Ross.
He might.
But he definitely has better albums.
He does not.
Nothing was the same in Take Care.
He does not have a better album than Teflon Don.
At all.
Take Care is better than Teflon Don.
No! At all!
Because of Ross on Lord Knows. Let's be clear. You know what I mean? But he definitely has a better albums than Ross.
Ross shouldn't have been on Lord Knows first and foremost.
Why not? Industry trash. Let's hear it.
No, he definitely shouldn't have.
Are you saying he didn't do it justice? Is that what you saying?
Yeah, that definitely should have been Jay. Definitely should have been
that'd
Jay.
been crazy.
Definitely should have been Jay.
So let me get clear what you're saying. Are you saying Ross didn't kill Lord Knows?
No, he didn't. Drake body Lord Knows.
I didn't say we're not confused about Drake body. Are you saying that
every day in my life?
I feel like Ross bodied Drake on that.
Every day of my life, I say Jay should have been on that record.
That's because Just Blaze produced it. We get it.
Of course, Justice Smith, best producer ever.
I'm damn near done with this nigga, man. I'm damn near done with this nigga. First, he trying to front on the stimulus package that Drake gave Kendrick, and now he's trying to front on Ross on Lord Knows. Come on, bruh. What's the next topic?
I'm ready to get the show suspended just to play Ross's verse on Lord Knows.
Because this nigga is fucking preposterous right now. He's ridiculous.
The topic was motherfucking Cardi, but y'all jump back on.
Let's get back to Cardi.
Y'all jump back on fucking Aubrey. Like,
let's get back because he's the hottest in the game, Trav.
He's damn near 10 years straight. There's never been he hasn't had an off year.
I had to wake up on the show, like, because I was confused. I was with you, Trav, at first, but
Blaze, he hasn't had an off year.
I've seen the light.
He hasn't had. Listen, niggas try to bury him under the dirt.
Views was trash.
Niggas try to Blaze.
More life is
Blaze.
Only fat nigga in the sauna with juice.
Blaze.
Maybach music.
Niggas. Bro.
Please, no Ross today.
Bro, labels.
Kills one.
Listen,
let's go, Reese.
Listen, but yeah, he's tripping.
Hey,
listen, I'm definitely playing that verse once I get in my car. Listen, labels, DJs, crews, niggas conspired to get Drake out of here because his run has been so ridiculous, bruh. And He Euro stepped that so crazy.
Where's the camera at? You see this?
He Euro stepped that so crazy and
Cheers
made
to you.
and gave niggas 3 diss tracks. Back to back to back.
Free McMill.
Damn near won a Grammy off a diss
Can we talk
track.
about Cardi B's album now, dog?
I'm just
the
saying.
fuck,
I'm
man?
just saying, bro.
Tired of this shit.
I'm just saying.
God damn.
I'm just saying. People,
You already know it. I want to make this fucking clear. Reese gonna get us suspended from the show, which is fine.
All I'm saying.
I just want to make this clear. Desi already said he was fucking OVO Desi, so yeah, of course he's gonna jump in his drink. Oh, drink this, drink that. Fuck out of here. It's about Cardi B right now. We're gonna talk about Cardi B. You turn off.
Again, I started fucking the ink. Oh man, come on. How did you say that about? Please.
The facts are the facts.
So I hate these niggas.
Oh my.
I hate them.
With the wonderful views.
That nigga in the soda with juice.
Rose!
Can you?
Please.
Maybach music.
Hi, I'm Trav Dave. I don't.
I'm a hater.
I'm not on MMG or OVO, which these two guys are. So please excuse me. Let's talk to this Cardi B shit.
Cardi B.
All right, so
Want to party with Cardi?
y'all like the drip joint with Amigos? Y'all heard that?
It worked.
It worked.
It worked.
Bick and Head.
I love it.
It worked.
I love it. I love it. We're not gonna talk Blow That Black or Blow That Yellow, whatever. The Be Careful joint, her new single. I love that record.
I didn't like how she delivered it on Saturday Night Live.
I didn't see Saturday Night Live, but that's a great look for her.
Yeah.
Best Life with Chance. I think they listened to our show and
Hey,
they heard us talking about Reese talking about living his best life, and then they put out a record. That's how I feel. It might be wrong, but that's how I feel.
I think
Still am currently.
we should go with that.
Yeah, I definitely feel like they heard us talking about Reese living his best life, and then they made a song.
Which he is.
Yeah. He's definitely living his best life. I like it. I fucking love that record. I like
The
it
record
like
with Chance.
that.
I seen Diddy throw out a little
Yeah. I fucking love
oomph
that
to
record.
it today.
Ring with Kalani.
I thought it was Brandy at first. Before I saw that it was Kalani, it sounded just like Brandy.
I'm cool. I don't ever want to hear that record.
Oh no, I like that.
I'm cool. The Moneybags record, I love it.
Moneybag. Yeah, I like
Moneybag goes. Barty or Cardi, I never liked it.
I love that
real.
record.
But 21 Savage verse cracks me
I
up.
put hot sauce on my chicken. 21.
Yeah, he goes on that verse. I'm not gonna lie. And he's talking about
He
putting
goes
hot
on that
sauce
verse, but
titties.
Ross don't go on Lord knows. Is this what we?
Let's
I
stick
hate
to
to
the
double
subject.
back.
No, we're not. Let's stick to the subject.
Stop. Go.
She's bad with YG, Mustard Production. I think that
like that.
you ain't like that one. I think that one's gonna go in the club.
I hated how YG was on there. I don't know what he was trying to do on the record.
Through Your Phone. Nah, that's for the
I don't
chicks.
remember
I'm
what that
cool.
even sound like.
And yeah, and I do with SZA.
I like that record too. They was talking that shit.
Yeah, it was cool. But I like nasty Cardi B. I ain't gonna lie.
I love it.
When she talking that nasty shit, pop that pussy in church. I love that shit.